Annapolis to race on Lin Jin. And so Lin Jin, actually, my grandfather, my mom, and her sister raced on it, and I raced her, obviously, and now my son races with us whenever he can break free. So it's this great tradition that my grandfather started when he purchased Lin Jin. I believe he purchased her in 1972. So she's got a lot of miles under her. For those of you who didn't know my grandfather, he was a pretty neat guy. He built his own house, grew up, worked in a lumber yard and that sort of thing. He was very good with building things. He was a mechanical engineer. Was class of 45 at the Naval Academy, graduated a year early and shipped off to World War II. He was on the USS Sea Devil, a submarine in the Pacific, and then came back and built a house in Annapolis, where my mom lives today, and taught at the Naval Academy for 28 years. And so he and I would spend our summers together working on boats together, and as those of you who may have had the pleasure of it, he built a whole bunch of pieces to the Alberg. He, in fact, interestingly enough, I think there is an article handwritten actually in the maintenance manual about the inadequacy of the chain plate. They did all the math to show why you should replace those with some beefier bolts. Those of you who haven't made that adjustment might want to get that article and read up on it. But anyway, Bob Chambers, a number of years, a good friend of his, I built this in memory of him and to say thank you, and to kind of keep his memory alive. And so we celebrate this great event, and thank you, Canadians, for coming down and sharing with us, and thank you all.
You should tell them the significance of Lin Jin.
Oh, Lin Jin. So the name Lin Jin comes from my mother and my aunt's name. My grandparents had two daughters, Linda and Virginia, and so hence the name, Lin Jin. Nice. Now you know.